Alley Clift.
Ron, obviously for you this morning not feeling well, what does it take to then muster up the energy and perform the way you did?
I don't know. I mean, if I say I'm going to play, then I got to try to make plays to help our team win, and I'm feeling the effects of it now. My energy is very low right now, but I guess being back on our home floor and being around my teammates gave me enough energy throughout the game to be able to make enough plays to help us win.
When it comes to the Pelicans, knowing how good they are getting at the rim, you're already out JaVale. What kind of impact, how would you quantify what Zoo gave you?
Zoo got the game ball tonight, for sure. I mean, his impact both offensively and defensively was huge for us tonight. His ability to, catch the ball, dunk it, grab rebounds, set great screens, get us open, and protect the rim at times as well was huge for us.
Ron, what do you have? Do you have flu-like symptoms or something like that?
I just ain't myself, so it's something.
How much did that kind of play a factor in you being more of a playmaker and start? You had 7 assists, I think, in the first 6 minutes.
I'm a playmaker by nature, so it had nothing to do with it.
Did you have to do anything to sort of keep your energy up during the game that you normally wouldn't have?
No, I'll just stay hydrated. I never change what I do. Throughout the game, I was just drinking my fluids as I always do. Maybe had a little bit more, during halftime, but just keeping my fluids going.
How much confidence did it give you to have that depth with Rondo and Ingram back in the game?
I told you guys once, to tell you again, continue to say it throughout the season. Our team is built off speed and depth and energy. So when we have our energy, which is a correlation of speed, and when we have our depth, we're very good.
I know you take a lot of pride in being available. Was there ever a moment where you didn't think that you'd be able to go?
When I woke up this morning, I didn't feel too great. So I just stayed in the bed and just tried to get as much rest as possible. So once I woke back up, after going back to sleep, I knew I would probably give it a go.
In hindsight, do you feel that you did anything wrong by commenting on Davis at the start of the week, and were you surprised by how much reaction those comments generated?
Wrong.
Some people think.
So?
Sorry?
So?
Okay. I'm asking you, do you think you did?
No, of course not. What did I do?
You made comments about another team's players. So what did
I do?
You made comments about.
But what did I do? Was it right or wrong?
I'm asking you your opinion. Were you surprised by how much reaction it generated?
Anything I say would generate something.
Did you know that when you said it, or did you?
No.
Just said it and then realized.
Ask me would I like to play with Kevin Durant? Ask me right now.
Would you like to play with Kevin?
Absolutely.
Durant?
Ask me if I like to play with Jimmy Butler. Say it right now. Ask me about Kyrie Irving, Giannis. Ask me about Embiid, Ben Simmons. Go ahead, all of them. Luka Doncic. Ask me right now. Come on, guys. It's not rocket science. It's not rocket science. These are great players, absolutely. I would love to play with a lot of great players. That's just who I am. People get caught up in bunches. Sometimes when they wish they can control what you say, and they can't control me at all. And I play by the rules. All right, appreciate it.
Everyone.
All right, Lonzo, what did you think was the biggest difference early? With Zubac's in the lineup, you get Ingram back, and as you guys kind of figured out how to play with that group?
Well, they all did their part today. Zoo came in, he stepped up, gave us big minutes. I believe he had a double-double. And then B.I. and Rondo looked like they didn't miss a step. So everything, was clicking pretty well tonight.
What does Brandon do for you guys?
Just another premier scorer. And then on defense, like I said, very versatile, guards 1 through 4. And we're confident with him, on both ends of the ball.
What do you think allowed you guys to maybe connect on more of those home run passes today, especially in the first quarter?
Just playing with each other. We're 30 games in now. I think we're starting to get a way better feel for each other. As a new team, and stuff's starting to go well.
If the offense stalls a little bit, there were a couple moments of the fourth where it did. What are the things you guys have to make sure to do to get going downhill again?
I would say cut. A lot of guys. We got to get the ball to LeBron. Everybody's eyes is on him. So we got to move, continue to occupy the defense, and then hopefully either get ourselves open or open up some space for him.
So, it was just a little 2-game losing streak, but nonetheless, important for you guys to bounce back from that and get some energy going back the other way.
Very important. That was the main goal today, get the win and get back on track. So we got another one on Sunday, and try to protect home court again.
Hey, Brandon, Luke said that he appreciated how you kind of watched the team when you were away and, figured out where you could help and then did those things in the game. What did you think those things were?
Moving without the basketball, coming in on the defensive side and just try to follow the game plan. I think I just try to be active in every way, be on the help side, and just be efficient and effective wherever I could be, whether it was the mid-range, beyond the three, getting to the basket, get to the free throw line, whatever it was.
I know you hate being out. What did it feel like getting back on the court?
It felt good. My win was good. I felt good out there, just playing with the guys, and it felt good. It felt good to play basketball and be back with the team.
Ankle wasn't something that you thought about? Did it feel okay?
No, I didn't think about it at all. I didn't feel uncomfortable to me at all. I felt good, so I just kept on going out there and playing and just worrying about the basketball game.
What was behind the ball movement that you guys had? It seemed like it was popping around pretty good tonight.
That's something that they've done over this road trip, and even before they left when I was out, and I just tried to continue it. I didn't want to step on anyone's toes or try to go one-on-one or anything. I attacked when I could, but just trying to move the basketball and get the best shot for our team.
Yeah, so you did have that stretch where you were able to hit a couple of jumpers to kind of stop a slow stretch offensively for the team. When are you looking to attack versus make sure you're keeping guys involved like you did?
Situations like that, but I'm looking to attack at all times, not only for my shot, but for other guys. But in situations like that, when we need offense, I feel like I can be a guy that can be really, really good to go and get a basket.
What did you see from Ivica Zubac in the lift? He gave you a spot starter for JaVale tonight.
He was really good. I think that's something we see from him in practice a lot, and it carried over to the game today. When he got his opportunity, he went in there and he made the best of it, and it was good for our team. He rebounded, he scored the basketball, he set good screens, and helped our team out a lot.
Yeah, is there a lot you're able to learn?
That guy's Brandon Ingram. Kuz, what did you think was the biggest difference tonight in the team effort compared to those last couple games on the trip?
I think we got stops down the stretch. We did a great job defensively, rebounding. We know that they're a great offensive rebound team, and I think for the most part we did a great job in that aspect of the game, and it really helped us throughout the whole game.
How did Ingram and Rondo help you in their return?
B.I. added a scoring punch, much needed defensive length. He did a great job of being at the nail while their pin downs were happening, hanging off of their point guard. So, that really affected us, and having Rondo back is always going to help. He's our second leader and great point guard. So,
when Ingram's doing that at the nail, as you mentioned, how does that specifically help you?
Guys just can't curl and get into our paint, and anytime you get a team that's always in the paint, it's going to hurt. And we did a great job of, all being in the paint and being able to, make them, make outside jump shots.
How about Zubac filling in for McGee as he did tonight?
Huge. Just a testament to his professionalism. Always staying ready. He had a great week of practice. I remember coming up to Luke and told him, we might unlock Zoo playing with the starters. Just in practice, you could tell that he was a little more confident and, rubbed over to the game. So
that moment where he blocked Julius, what did you get out of that?
I started laughing. It's pretty funny. But, it was just a big-time play by Zoo, something that we really needed, especially, that kind of really iced the game. So.
Did you take a little knock at some point in the game, Kuz?
No. Hip just got tight during warm-ups and, pretty much stayed tight the whole game. So.
Are you telling them about that?
You asked the question. That's all I'm saying.
But you feel fine. You'll be good to go on Sunday?
Yeah, I'm okay. Yeah, I'm okay. Yep.
Yep. Get you in trouble with LeBron there?
I ain't worried about him, man.
Staples Center. Let's hear from him now.
It was really nice having our guys back. We still miss JaVale, but Brandon, I thought, made winning plays all game long, whether it was setting a flare screen for Kuz at the top of the key for a three in that fourth, or that rebound where he jumped up over three people, making the extra pass. I thought he did a really nice job of watching what the team has been doing while he's been hurt, and then coming in and playing that same way. Rondo gave us a big spark in that first half as well, and just having another leader. Zubac, I can go down the line. He was, it's what we always tell our guys: stay ready and work, and your opportunity will come. And he took full advantage of that tonight. And then the defense we played in the second half, that's what I'm talking about. That's the team we have to be. And we're rotating, we're communicating, we're getting stops after giving up everything we possibly could in the first half. We started to play some pretty good, solid defense again. So pleased with the overall performance.
Hey, Luke, with Zubac, had you been seeing him play better and look in better conditioning and all that stuff in practice? And what gave you the confidence to start him and get that kind of performance?
Yeah, he's been good. They play 2-on-2 or 3-on-3 every day, depending on who is with us, who's hurt. But, him and Mo have been doing a really nice job of going at each other with Svi and Bonga this last road trip. And then as, Rondo came back, he'll get in there. So we don't get a ton of practice time, but Zoo has done a really nice job of every time I'm in the building, he's doing something. He's either in the weight room or he's running. He's playing 2-on-2. He's working out with the coaches. So you notice those things, and when opportunities come, that's when you feel confident to go to someone that hasn't been playing a lot, similar to what the Pelicans did last game when they were playing in Milwaukee. So I was happy for him and it's always great when you see players work hard and then you see it pay off.
Luke, when LeBron, I think he had 7 assists in the first 6 minutes of the game. When LeBron starts out as that playmaking threat, how does?
Well, he's always in my opinion, he's always a playmaking threat. He's one of the best playmaker passers our game's ever had, and I think he sees, how the game's going, and he plays. If they're going to load to him or whatever they're going to do, or if he feels somebody needs to get going, he'll look to play make. And for us, that allows guys to kind of start to get in a rhythm. If everyone sees the ball go through the net a couple times, they feel good about themselves. So offensively, it was a brilliant first half for us. I think we had 20 assists in the first half. And a lot of that started with unselfish plays that he made, but I also thought Brandon and Kuz made a couple too that we've been preaching to them about, where in games past they might have taken a quick shot, they made the extra simple pass, and it just kind of carried throughout.
Luke, you guys held a pretty high-scoring team to just 39 points in the second half. What did you see on the defensive end?
Well, we got more aggressive. Our communication got better. Our shell got much tighter, which is what we've been our main theme over the last 2 days. They missed some open shots, which is always helpful when you hold a team down in the second half. But, effort and communication, nothing crazy, just, the basics of being a good defensive team.
Thanks, everyone.
All right, look at the starters versus the Pelicans. Lonzo Ball, 12 points. Brandon Ingram, 18 and 7. LeBron with a triple-double. How about Kuz, 8 of 15, 23 points. Ivica Zubac, 16 points, 8 of 10, 11 rebounds. Listen, we were having some fun talking, the three of us. What if the Lakers